Greetings to learners. Today we are going to see the part 2 of The Lost Labyrinth, that is, the character sketches in Lost Labyrinth. Let me introduce again about the author. This novel is written by Arun Joshi. Arun Joshi was born on 1939 in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, India, and he was died on 1993. He studied in India and United States. He earned his bachelor degree from the University of Kansas. He learned Master of Science from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. He occupied the post of the Executive Director at Sri Ram Center for Industrial Relations and Human Resources in Delhi. He authored novels about modern urban English speaking persons disturbed for some reasons. He had an education in science, showed himself as distinguished writer. He married Rukmani Lal, a daughter of a shareholder. In this play, there are two main characters, that is, one is Som Bhaskar and another one is Anuradha. Now, let's see about the Som Bhaskar. The story is told in a series of flashbacks with a clever ordering of past events. The Lost Labyrinth is a work based on the life of Som Bhaskar, who is a millionaire by birth. Som Bhaskar, the protagonist of the plot, tells the story of his life in a flashback. He is a millionaire industrialist. He leads a luxurious life. Som Bhaskar is a 35 years old millionaire industrialist who inherits a plastic manufacturing industry. He inherits his father's large industrial wealth. When he was 25 years old, he had been educated in the world's finest universities. This led to his Western outlook on life and liking for materialism. Som is married to Geeta, a devout woman, and has two children. Som Bhaskar is a unique character. The conflict in his character is made through his name itself, which means moon sun. The suffers from hunger of body and spirit. Even though he knew that material things in this world are dirt and waste, he quested for that. Since he was 25, he had been singing the song of discontent. I want, I want, I want. The discontent leads him to run after sexual pleasures. Though he is having a faithful and educated wife, he runs after several women, ayahs, librarians, nurses, aunts, friends, wives, and others and develops physical relation with them. But this hunger is not satisfied at all. This sense of discontent leads him to a sense of emptiness within and without. The first time he has his feeling of void was when he visited the caves of Ajanta at 18. He betrays no emotions at the news of his mother's death. He tries to fill this emptiness with sex, wealth, and fame, but ends up sadly for he has no clue what he wants. When he tells his fear of death to his doctor friend Hazeb, he says that so bother not of death but of life. Bhaskar inherits contrary influences from his parents and his ancestors. He wants only peaceful death, for he is mercilessly torn apart by his doubts. Finally, he tries to commit suicide. When he tries to kill himself, he is stopped by Geeta. One is made to believe that the unquestioning trust of his intelligent and understanding wife will restore peace to his life. Som's confusion about his identity ideas him to sad end in his life. The problem is that he does not know what he wants, but he lacks the courage to accept the reality. He lived in an illusionary world. He lived an unheroic life. Josie's novel, The Lost Labyrinth, represents an image of contemporary man's organized consciousness contending with the threat of insanity. The novel intrudes into the turbulent inner world of the protagonist, Som Bhaskar. Now let's see the second main character of Anuradha. Anuradha is the counterpart of Som Bhaskar, who represents his inner attributes. Anuradha is not married to Aftab but lives with him. Anuradha is a woman who has declared the institution of marriage useless. and her conception of love belongs to the category of idealistic and spiritual love. She is brought up by her aunt. She has been with Avtav Roy only because of Corky, not because of Avtav. She has a very powerful influence of Bhaskar, but towards the end, her characterization seems to be strange. Her great love for Som Bhaskar makes her hide herself in the lost labyrinth. Her past is full of suffering and painful experiences that have left a mark not only on her body but also on her soul. She was an illegitimate child of insane mother who was molested in her childhood. She has witnessed murders, suicides, and other evils of the world. She was born in Bihar in a one-roomed house where her mother sang for strangers in the evening and sold her body. Her mother had not married and she believed she was married to Lord Krishna. Anuradha has her share of grief and suffering like Som. When he makes love to Anuradha, it was making love to a corpse, not to Anuradha herself, or soul that remains elusive to Som. Som fails to include Anuradha's devotion to Lord Krishna. Som's last meeting with Anuradha and Aftaf make the devotion. Som asks Anuradha to accompany with him to Bombay, but she refuses to do so. She wants him to go away as soon as possible from Lal Haveli. Anuradha's life ends abruptly in the novel. The novel ends her life by saying Anuradha is disappeared. Anuradha is a symbol of the indomitable, the elusive, and the life spirit in women, and also of the spirit of sacrifice, which is the highest gift of Hinduism. Her miserable past has made her stay detached and composed. Whatever the circumstances be, her identity ends in a line by saying Anuradha is disappeared. Next, we come to the assessment. Narrate the character of the Som Bhaskar. Narrate the character of Anuradha. Thank you for watching.